Self-made, bossed up, baby, I'm divine, niggas by design.
What it do, fam? What it do, man?
Yeah. And this industry is full of sharks coming for your heart on your beat. Only the real gon' remain solid. Stay tall, ain't no compromising. On this road, gotta move righteous. Me and God always in alignment, y'all.
What up, collective? What up, tribe? What it do, though, divine? You know what I'm saying? I'm here, man. Let me let this play out for a minute.
Doing this for the free souls, the ones that's following their own road, the ones that always keep it real, even if that mean you gotta ride solo, the ones that do the inner work, healing through the trauma, look at how they soul glow, looking right through the veil, third eye vision, I don't need a GoPro. My ancestors riding with me, keep the channel open, they the ones that told me I had to get out of feeling. When you spread your wings, doing better things, niggas find a problem with them. Crabs in a barrel, blocking all their blessings, baby, and I'm drowning in them, let's go. Running through the finish line, self-made, bossed up, baby, I'm divine, and it's by design. I ain't even got a flex, they know I'm a guy, feel it in my vibe. They salute me when I'm in the streets, in the waters, yeah, we got deep. Riding the wave, I done found purpose, balancing the current, tell me, can you cheat? And this industry is full of sharks, coming for your heart every time you bleed. Only the real gon' remain solid, stay tall, ain't no compromise. On this road, gotta move righteous, me and God always in alignment, y'all. Me and God always in alignment.
All right. What it do, though, collective? What up, though, tribe? Fine. What it do, though? Boom. What's the deal? Yes, sir. Yeah, so I'm here today. Drop this video, man. You know, today a blissful day. I hope y'all day going so beautiful and blissful today. You know what I'm saying? No matter what situation you're in or where you think you need to be at in life and when you're not where you need to be, hopefully, you know, it's in your conscience, you're already there. You're already on the living it before you get there. So you'll be there. It take divine timing. So it took divine time to do this. So yeah, now I'm working on my office. I got my first chair up. Yeah. So what I'm doing today is I'm gonna take the day off. I'm off today, so I'll be working on my desk over here. You know. Yeah. So I'll let y'all watch me put this together right here. You know what I mean? So I'm separating the tools right now. So let's see. My parts. Actually, I'm separating my parts so I can put this together. So I got time to talk. You know, I'm putting up my desk. So I'm, jump right into the part of everybody coming in and network with me. Like I'm building the office here so I can help communities, you know what I mean, of people. And I have, like beautiful direction, from the divine to move, from the most high, from my pops, you know what I'm saying? I call God my pops. So I have a lot. And so this is the beginning stage of it now. So if you've been following my shorts, checking me out, you see I work hard. When they say, "Oh, God gonna do it," he gonna, you know what I'm saying? The way is already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you have to have something spiritually, like same thing as the Holy Spirit in your third eye. It's really the same thing. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it. You know what I mean? Because some people, Christians, we'll speak about it over here in America. They're Christians, so they say the Holy Spirit. We say third eye, foresight, and our psyche is open. You know what I mean? We keep our frequency open, and so we need to vibe. We have to stay in a high vibration to keep our frequency open. You know what I'm saying? So that take a lot of consciousness. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of thought. You know what I mean? You're always in thought all the time, like constantly. 24/7, so some people don't want to do that. It's too hard for them. They don't want to think all the time. But if you walk with the Holy Spirit, you gotta think. You know what I mean? If you're gonna build communities, you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work. Some people all they want to do is talk and tell you about God and how to do God, and how to get God to come into your life and stuff like that. But He already there. You just gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put in the work. Like what I'm doing right now. I saw this desk, so I went and got it. You know what I mean? So now I'm here to work on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all watch me build. My first foundation when it comes to, this new space that I'm in. Being in Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here. So while I'm here, I'm gonna, you know, launch my businesses. You know what I mean? This is the this is the beginning stage of it. So that's why I speak about building, building communities and helping one another with and showing unconditional love while doing that. You know what I mean? Because it takes the unconditional love to really network through spirit. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, you come in. I don't care, man. You could be dark as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you eventually get where you need to be. If you come in, you deal with us, and you don't like it over here, it's too light for you, and you want to stay in the dark, okay, that's fine. Leave and come back, and you know what I'm saying, go and come back a couple years later, you know what I'm saying, because you may need some more work, you know what I mean? We respect that, you know what I'm saying? So you can't run from dark shit. You can't run from the devil. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the devil and respect the devil. He that way because he that way. Like you can't, it's unconditional. You can't judge him, you know what I mean, for being that way. So that's what we are. I'm trying to plug in make sure my computer plugged in. Yeah. So that's what we are. Yeah. So you just gotta respect the devil. Like you know what I'm saying, because that only can happen to you. Just because the devil tell you to do something, you know what I'm saying, that don't mean you got that don't mean you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You feel like that. And the devil told me, the devil told him, or whatever that means, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to, you know what I'm saying, do that. And the devil know that. And everybody knows that, man. What's this over here? So, and that's what I did. You know what I mean? If you want to know my recipe, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it comes with a lot, man. Like I say, I am who I am. You know what I mean? I'm son of the Most High. Like I am. You know what I mean? Like like how people say He all over my life, but you got to go out there and get it and do the work. Like you gonna lay down and oh God, please, and like you ain't gonna. Come on, man. You know you're not gonna do that. So why you gonna keep begging God? Oh God, help me get the office. God, help me get it. Oh God, thank you. Oh God, please. I'm gonna keep doing that. Aggravating. Who want to keep doing that? Like if I do, like I swept the steps over there at the park. You know what I mean? Just imagine everybody that sat there and was able to, get a chance to get away from the situation that they was in. Obviously, they was in a situation. They went there to get a piece of sit down. And it was so blissful because I left good energy there. So when they were sitting down, that energy, it helped them. You think I want them to come back? You know what I mean? Maybe they connect with their spirit team or whoever they connected with, even the fucking devil. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like then they probably tell the devil, like, I'm tired of going through this, devil, man. He's like, yeah, I know you is, but you got to do this. And like, nah, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So they going through their angel over here, the devil over here on this type of shit, whatever that understanding is. You know what I mean? To that understanding, that's they may be going through that part. You know what I mean? What really, they going through a lot. So when they sit in that space over there, you know what I mean? They was able to get a peace of mind. You know what I mean? And then once they while doing that, and if they would have knew that I cleaned the steps, you think they would keep coming back? Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for doing that. Please, thank you so much. And I'm gonna be passing out food. I gotta go get a deep freeze after I finish this. I'm gonna go get a deep freeze and put it down, put the vegetables in. I gotta go do that. You know what I'm saying? And God moving all over my life. But look what I'm only giving back. Like I received the vegetables, you know what I mean? They was just sitting on the ground. I just picked them up, put them in the truck, and I say, people can use these. So, you know what I mean? I picked them up and loaded them in my truck, unloaded them in my garage. I put some in the refrigerator freezer, but I know that they're not going to stay too good there. So I need to go get a deep freezer. I need one anyway. So you see how everything works hand in hand, but I got to do the work. I got to be up early in the morning. It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 7:30, you know what I mean, preparing myself for this, you know. So, and that's what I do. I just keep going like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they saying, don't give up. What is don't give up? What they think you're gonna do? Kill yourself? Man, people be playing, man. Just keep going, man. No matter what situation you in. I was in a bad spot. So, you know, and that, like it wasn't pretty, man, like what I was going through. You know, I didn't want to put all that, you know, I was looking rough, man. I'll show a picture one day of how bad I was. My beard growed out all gray and looked at, I was like, but you know, it is what it is with me. Like I can't change what creator, you know what I mean, how creator created me. People look at me and say, oh, he's skinny, this, that, and other. Man, ain't nothing wrong with me. Shoot, I'm fine. You know, I'm fine the way I am. You know what I mean? Not fine as saying I'm fine and I look good or something, but I'm fine with who I am. I'm confident in who I am. I don't care about because I don't have muscles and man, some women like that. Some women don't. Some women like slender built guys. I know that for a fact. I've been like this all my life. I'm glad my stomach going. I used to have a lot of stomach. I was 198 pounds one time. I started getting breasts. You know what I mean? I was like, oh no. So yeah, I got away from that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that off me. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm talking about ain't working though. You know what I'm saying? I go off on a rant on that part to let you know, hey man, stay the course, man. Yeah. You know what your sign is, what everything look like for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hey, we don't have to worry about don't judge yourself. Like, yeah, of course, you don't want to judge yourself. You know, nothing like that. I need to get some Kleenexes. I gotta get to the doctor because I have sinus problems, man, like bad. I know they were saying I had to have my tonsils and adenoids removed. I don't know what that is, but I'm thinking it's got something to do with that. I've been like this all my life. My mom, nobody never cared to say, hey, man, my ex, we was together 12 years. She was a nurse, a big time boss nurse, you know what I mean? And very intelligent and smart. Didn't help me do nothing. Tried to help me with my dinner back then, but I wasn't working at the time. I had hurt myself and I was out of work, for like a year and a half. But anyway, like that was it, like with my back situation, I went to an acupuncture doctor and that's what kind of got me doing being able, that's what got me to be able to do this, to be able to bend over and stuff like that. One time I have to find one here. Because I have my shoulder. Remember, remember it was broken. If you follow my videos, I broke my shoulder, fell off the bike, and I hit my head on the ground. The wheel came off. I went to jump down the curb, and the wheel came off, and I crashed down. Bam! I hit head first, and I broke this bone. This bone you have up here, I smashed this bone. Here it's down, it's smashed. And like my roller cup, like, you know what I mean, is bad. Like I was in bad condition. Like and I didn't know, I just knew I was knocked out. The lady was like, came over, and she was like, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need me to call an ambulance? I'm like, I'm not okay. But I said, no, I don't need an ambulance. Because I had hurt my shoulder from a guy snatching me off the forklift over in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Like I went through a lot, man. Like, and this was painful. This is not no joke, man. Like, you know what I mean? I need this my right arm, and I gotta have to shift, and it be bothering me, So, went through a lot, man. And I broke that, so I need to get surgery on this. You know what I mean? Like I know I do. You know what I mean? On top of my denim, I need to get that fixed, and before I can worry about trying to work out. I can't do anything, man. I've been beat up like this all my life. This is miles on this body when it comes to hard labor work. What, man? Please. Huh. people look at you like, oh, this, that, and other. When I was a furniture mover, I used to come here. I used to do this all over the country. You know, I come in and break down this desk, load it on my semi trailer. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I pick people up over here like in Massachusetts and roll you all the way over to Phoenix, Arizona, and move you in over there. I remember one time I moved somebody in on Christmas Day. I had a whole semi trailer load of furniture, and I could only get one guy to come out and help me. So back then I was getting a percentage of the truck, you know, or what it made, you know, that week. And then only thing I paid for was my labor out of that and my damages. So I didn't damage stuff because I'm good at moving furniture. So I'm really strong. Like, it's not even strong, it's just leverage and technique it takes to really move furniture. So I you know what I mean? I got there and they told me it was gonna be $50 an hour. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna burn 200 right here. So what I did was I started at their house at 6 o'clock in the morning. I got there at night in the evening and I slept in front of their house. It was cold then, so at night I ran my truck. You know what I mean? When it get hot, I turn it off because it was in the neighborhood. And if a tractor trailer is running like that loud, you know, nobody's gonna be able to sleep. So I crank it up when it got cold, you know what I mean, or whatever, you know, and then turn it off, you know, when it got hot enough in the truck. And I always kept good warm blankets. So, you know, because I don't like to sleep with the truck on all the time because the vibrating, you know, when you're trying to rest, sometimes it's aggravating. So I like for it to be still and, you know, not being able to move, you know, not with no vibration. So I always kept, you know, warm blankets, like super, like blankets. If it got down to -20, I could get up under the blankets and still be warm. Because if you break down, if you're in -10 weather, you know what I mean, you got to be prepared. If your truck not running, you know what I mean. So I always have stuff like that on the truck just in case. You know what I mean? That happens. You know, so anyway, I stayed there that night. I got up, I asked him, can I start at 6 a.m.? He said, yeah, you can start at 6 a.m. So I told the people to tell the guy to be there at 9 o'clock. No, at 10 o'clock. I told them to tell him to be there at 10. They was like, okay. So when I started that morning, I worked 4 hours. And I unloaded every box out of that truck. I broke down everything by myself. I mean, it's tall inside the trailer, you know what I mean? I'm 5'10", like right around 5'11", you know what I mean? Excuse me. And, you know, you have a step deck, so it's tall. I have to have a ladder to go up and take the furniture down. And, you know what I mean? And bring it down and put it down and move it out of the way. And I started taking the boxes, little end tables, anything I could put on a dolly and take it to the house and start unloading it. And so I started then. I had every box out, and all I had was left. When the guy got there at 10 and showed up, all I had was big furniture to move in the house. So it took only he only worked 2 hours actually. It took us 2 hours to put everything big in the furniture, you know, big inside the house. So what I did was I was like, I burned 200. So the company sent him with paperwork. I'm like, they didn't just send you out on the job so I could pay you. They was like, nah. So I had to do that and pay him for the company. So I gave them $100, and I gave him $100, and then they gave him a tip. So he made like $150 that day in his pocket, and plus on top of what the company, you know, the company was going to pay him out of the $100 because they thought it was going to get 4 hours out of it, but I only worked them 2 hours because it was a 2 hour minimum. So it was $50 an hour. So I was like, okay, boom, and I just got him on out the way. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to pay him, you know, $100, but that's who I am. Like, I'm like, what? The company want money? They should have just sent the guy like as a lumper instead of working under them as a lumper. Nah, like that's not fair. You know what I mean? That's how people do business for no reason. They could have just sent that guy out. He went out on Christmas. Why the company need to get part of what? No, he could have made $250 that day. You know what I mean? Hey, Merry Christmas, man. Give this for you and your family. You know what I mean? You came out and helped me out. I don't care about Christmas Day. I don't care about my birthday, holidays. I've never been like that really. You know what I mean? Growing up, yeah, but when I got grown, it was all fake. You know what I mean? So, you know, from being experienced and doing that kind of work by myself, you know what I mean, with, you know what I mean, a slender built guy, like, you know, we have so much stamina and you know, like, we stronger than a guy that's 225 pounds muscle. I work with them guys all day, and I look at the guy higher. He come out, he big muscle. He not gonna last all day. And the 80% of the time, he the one cramping. He gotta go home early because he can't make it. So them guys all big and bulky, they just look good, but they don't mean, they can't do nothing. I'm right now about 165 now. I'm picking my weight back up. So once I get back around about like 180, I'm fine. I'm good. So I'm down because of what I had been going through. Like I had got down to 135 pounds, man. So I'm coming back up because the spiritual warfare. You know what I mean? It's never gonna go away, but it's backed up because I pull my power back. So and things released to me in my life now. So and then like the divine mother and the father, the mother God and the father God, for God, the creator mother, the creator father, they don't play about me, man. Like when I say I'm their son, like that's what they told me this. You know what I mean? Like I like in a way, like so many times, like a lot. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? Like, and I felt like like love, you know what I mean? Like really, like, because like no human being don't love me. Like, you know what I mean? Like the divine, like, the mother and father and, the divine and, like Pleiadians and Arcturians, like those beings, they love me to death. My archangels, you know what I mean? Like, and I have a lot of stuff that love me to death. Like, and like, and let me, and let me know this how important you are on the planet. And I'm like, what? And I gotta hold all this in this vessel, like, and wake up out of nowhere, and like, you know what I mean? Like seeing all this stuff, I'm like, what? Yo, man, I don't want to look over there. Like, what's that right there, man? Whoa, boy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be like, at this bit of time, like, what? Pyramid just sitting right there, big, so huge, man. I'm talking about like huge pyramid, man. I mean, it blocked the moon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just sitting there, and I'm like, I thought they said this was a myth, but I already had been seeing all the ships. Then there was a lot of that going on around, and I seen a lot of celestial forces like going to battle for me, like in my physical. That's why when I talk my shit on here, I'm allowed to. You know what I mean? They come fucking with me. They know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? The physical, they already tried to attack me, so that it don't even matter. So this is who I say who I am. I can show it to you. I'm going to show you how God moves. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and talk to you. I'm going to talk for another 20 years when I could take another 20 years from starting from this point, from 20 years on out. What kind of network? We done built communities. We done built states. We done built countries. You know what I mean? By then we can, you know what I mean? Like just saying, like, I mean, that'll be the goal, to help build a new infrastructure to help the community of human beings. You know what I mean? Because people need it. Because people need to be free from bad situations like right now. So this is the beginning stage of me really focusing on that. You know what I mean? So I have a charity thing that I'm going to start being a part of that's already out there. You know what I mean? That I want to work with, you know what I mean? Especially with the human trafficking. Because that's about all I can do. You know what I mean? I want to go to war-torn countries and help feed the people. And I want to, you know what I mean, get into that. You know what I mean? So we can all band together instead of sitting around talking about God and, just going to pray, getting on your knees. No, get out and go do the goddamn work, man. Go out and be one of Jesus' soldiers and go out and help the people, not just tell them, you need this for God. What you need me to do? You let the people ask people what they need you to do, because some people, they don't know about Christianity in other countries, man. You know what I mean? They didn't teach them about Jesus and the Holy Spirit and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And they in bad situations in war zone countries, man. Like, it's bad, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so people need food, man. Kids, children, women. You know what I mean? It's pregnant. That's fucked up, man. That hurt me, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we can't keep preaching the Bible and keep preaching, oh God, this, that, and other. You ain't helping nobody. Come on, man. That ain't right, man. That ain't right. I ain't got nothing wrong with it. I got some, people, that I connect to spiritually, you know what I mean, in a way. There's, you know what I mean, just talk what I talk, and they, they can prophesy stuff, you know what I mean, and speak the Bible, and they do it good. I like my buddy, his name Reno Speaks. Check out Reno Speaks. He's really good at, you know what I mean, like preaching and talking, and George, the speaker. You know what I mean? Those people, those two guys right there. You know what I mean? Like I like the way they speak about Christianity and stuff like that, and that's what I roll with when it comes to Christianity, because I don't think they say that they Christians or whatever, but they just use that phase, I mean, that phrase that, you know what I mean, of Christianity to let you know, like, you welcome, like, because that's the foundation of the new era of, you know what I'm saying, of speaking about, you know, Jesus and, you know, in the Bible and stuff like that. So it don't matter which way you go, you know what I mean, the spirit here, you know what I mean, what's your spirit team look like? So this is my spirit team look like the Most High, the Creator, Mother, and the Father, like, you know what I'm saying? But I got to do the work. So I got to do this and put this together so that way I can start networking with people. You come in, you work with me, we can work fast, we're going to move quick. I believe in moving fast. Like, and any money that I make, it's divine money. It's not my money. I can't go and spend this money on, oh, I'm going to get me a car to get fixed up and show up. I don't live on that type of, I live in the world, not of the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't have tattoos. I don't do none of that. You know what I mean? I'm not looking forward to forget that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not dating. You know what I mean? I'm serious about what I'm working on. You know, you can see where I come from on my videos to get here to where I am now. And that's just how everything is here, how I set up. The Most High did it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And like, this is how it worked, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to God. And I can show you that. You know what I mean? Unlike anybody else, you know what I mean, that's on social media or whatever. Because all they do is talk. So I don't enough of talking. You want to make some money, create generational wealth for you and your family, come holler at me, man. Logistics is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start speaking more about logistics and teaching people, you know what I mean, about getting into logistics and how to move in logistics. Instead of putting your money on the stock market, you might as well invest your money over here with something you can physically see with your eyes. You can ride by, you know what I mean, a logistic company and see what they're doing, you know what I'm saying, and see them operating in your communities. Because once you get logistics down pat, you got a key to the world. So let me get to this desk and keep talking. So I played a little music in the beginning, but my pops, you know what I'm saying, like he always remind me of not to play music, you know what I'm saying, like when I'm, you know, doing YouTube. And like I say, like, I don't form this to be a content creator. I'm here to link up with my collective, my tribe, man. You know what I'm saying? The divine, they always be in here watching too. That's why I always say, what up though, divine? So let me get to this, man. And you know, like speak about yesterday, you know, if you watching my shorts, you'll see where I you know, that bus burned up. And, you know, it's a sad thing. Like, wow, it's money. You know what I mean? Now it's insurance. That's insurance claim and everything. Now insurance companies just lost money. Those buses like that gotta cost about $500,000. They just lost $500,000. You know what I mean? You're gonna see me blowing my nose because, yeah, I have to. Like, wait a minute. All right, so I gotta make my drawer first. That's what it's looking like. Okay, that was a piece for the drawer. Yeah, that's the side. That's one of the sides. That's the size. Okay, this one's the drawer right here. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna figure this one out right here. Yeah, I'm really good at putting stuff together. I learned, you know what I mean, from keep all apart. What I do is separate. When I get stuff like this, I separate all the parts first. And I've learned that from, you know, being a mover. You know, once you put all the parts, you know, separating together on something, whatever you on whatever you're taking apart or putting together. So if you're putting it together, you don't know how to put it together. Once you separate the parts, like I have them separated over here, then you can see, you know what I mean, have an idea of what goes where. Yeah, because I have this one book. Oh, okay. Now what I do is look, and then I try and I then don't really tell you A and B. So what I do is just look at it, and then I start separating pieces. I think this goes here for the drawer. And this goes here. Excuse me. I think this is the back of it. Okay, that's that. Let's see. Let's go down here. Okay. That goes. Excuse me. Let me take me a Claritin because I did go buy some. Yeah, I had to take the Claritin. Excuse me. I do that all day. Still kick this right away again. One thing I do know is once you get started, like with the first couple pieces, I know everybody else knows this too. Once you get started with the first couple pieces, then you can, you know what I mean, the rest go pretty quick. So that's just on the outside of that. So this goes here. Like this. Okay. That goes at the bottom. Some of these. Screw goes down there. So, one second. Here. That's what it looks like. Oh, then that's why then the lock gonna go right there. Okay. Yeah. Went and bought me a little screwdriver set. I got a flashlight, right? I bought this from Marshall's. Man, I'm telling you, this thing, I thought it came with a charger, but you got to put batteries. You know what I mean? I'm like, people still use batteries. Like, they still want to use batteries for this kind of stuff. Like, everything is, charged by, actually, it comes with, where you can charge it up like a computer. Computers don't take batteries. Like, they want to keep the company going. You know, okay. Let's see. So that's two. This one gonna go over here. I know this goes like this. Gotta get a protector for my man, it's too big. Can't be. Gotta get a protector for my desktop. Oh man. Wow. See that? He's too big. Now I gotta take this thing back. Man. Maybe I got the wrong one. Some of them do look a little different. Yeah, I can do that. And sometimes it go like that. You think, oh man, I think I got the wrong one. And then if you look at the parts, it's different. So you have to make sure you have the right ones. Yeah, man, these look a little smaller. Yeah, okay, boom. Yes. Okay, IKEA on point. Sometimes you start thinking like, oh man, I knew I shouldn't have done that. No, you should have done it. And it takes time, see? Got the first piece together, man. Boom. Yes, sir. That's how happy and excited I be, man, just for, just, I got a little chip on that end. Yeah, it don't matter. I paid $100 for this desk. And actually, it was pretty, you know what I mean? It was a reasonable deal. It really was. So now I start moving on along. Got 2 drawers, you know what I mean? So I'm putting together a drawer right now. Thank you, IKEA. I appreciate that, man. Put this into the top. Yeah. That way. Boom. I say boom, boom, boom a lot. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I push my office chair out the way, man. It's been a long time coming for this, man. Like, and I know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only been putting in the work all my life. Like, literally, like, I don't play with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather give somebody all of me before they give me all of them. You know what I mean? I'm that type of guy. You know what I mean? But I don't have to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, because, you know, the wrong people end up coming in, you know, which I don't care. Yeah, I just out hustle them. You know what I'm saying? Oh. All right, all right, all right, all right. You want to make sure you have your stuff down on some type of carpet stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it even say that on this little blueprint to putting this together. It let you know that. And I'm like, that's nice. I kind of like IKEA. People don't. A lot of people don't like IKEA, but I mean, for $100 to get this type of desk, you're gonna see. Like, that's. Oh man, dang! What's my first ding? See, that's what happens when you buy cheap tools. I don't like to buy cheap tools. I got that from Marshall, which that's cheap, but it's much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for that though. That's why I could just might as well move this on out of the way so I can have some room. So I have to bang my doggone stuff up, man. I'll take that ding. Yeah, I did that. When I was putting it together, look, it keep coming off. Like, see? Why they let people make cheap stuff like this? And I mean, like, it don't take nothing to make this a magnet. Or put a magnet to magnetize it. Like, because then when, you know, they'll have it on sale, that type of stuff, for the same price. You know what I'm saying? You can find deals on that when you be sitting, just sitting on the shelf. You know, I believe in, instead of going to the stock market, you know, and spending your money there on you know what I mean, on stocks that you can't actually see. So I'm in the process of putting together, you know, ways where we can, you know, see our investments. You know what I mean, the stocks that we buy. You know what I mean. So I had that I'm working on. You know, eventually I form a team that can do this type of talking, and you know what I mean. I can keep talking and stuff like that to, you know, network and build, you know, stuff going into the future. You know what I mean? So, and you can see your money. You don't have to hopefully hope your money make some money on the stock, like on the Dow, on the stock market site. And you gotta try to learn all the bars and man, you don't have to do that shit. I'll show you how to make money. Instead of investing your money with stocks, I'll show you how to invest your money into your community. That's what we're doing. You know, invest into the communities itself. You don't have to invest in a stock, and then you got to try to read the candlesticks and all that. Man, you don't have to do all that. Not, you know what I mean. What I'm trying to network with people and trying to create this new system where we can see our investments every day. And you can talk to your investment. You can walk right by it. You know, hey, somebody, you know what I mean? You got investing in this right here. You got stock in this right here. Like, go talk to your stock. And more than likely, it's going to be a human being. You know what I'm saying? Another human being that you can see. You can see them, hey, man, I got stock in here. Hey, how you doing? And communicate. Oh, you do? Me too. And then, you know what I mean? You just keep networking from there. I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to move fast on that part. That's what's coming up. That's why the devil mad at me. Because, like, I just know this stuff. I'm about to put it together. Like, it's going to happen. It's the beginning stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my responsibility is this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, helping build communities. So I'm going to be showing you how I build communities from scratch. Like, literally. Like I'm building this from, from the parts here, you know what I'm saying? But I need the tools and the mindset to put this together. You know what I mean? Like I can't buy it and say, God, oh God good. Yeah, what you mean he good? But look how much work I just did to get all of this. You see me in the truck, man. What they be talking about? They just be fucking sitting there talking, dog. I don't like that, man. Don't come around me with all of that, man. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't moving like how God needs you to move at this time, like, yo, don't come around me playing, man. Yeah, I put that in right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like all that. You know, like somebody on here was like, ask God to forgive you for your sins and all of that stuff. Like, hey, man, go find somebody to play with. You know what I'm saying? Like, forgive me for my sins. Only you told me that it was a sin. I don't see it as a sin. I don't see the same thing the same way you see it. Talking about a sin, it was lessons, man. What I seen on something that was projected onto me, it was all this. This is a projection. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, speaking about God is a projection. Speaking about the devil is a projection. Somebody got to teach it to you and talk it to you. Because when you come out as a little baby, you don't even know how to go to the bathroom yourself. You know what I mean? You don't even know how to feed yourself. So you got to grow up in all these projections in this world, in this program. So you have to grow up in this program. So how can it be a sin, bro? When, you know what I'm saying, this way this thing go. You know what I'm saying? So you got to live in this shit once you're born. So you got to have the right teachers. If you don't have the right teachers, yeah, you're going to go the wrong way. But then next thing you know, that's when the spirits have got you. You know what I mean? And then you thankful to go that dark way, that sinful way, which you think is sin. No, it was less. It was a dark way. Because you run all these dark motherfuckers, man. These people that mean nobody no good. Then you end up with them. Or you might end up with somebody who's filthy rich, but they go around in secret and do the shit that people do out in the public. Don't give a fuck who knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't hide our stuff, man. Like, we ain't doing that. I'm gonna hide, hide most high, you know what I mean, the works of me. Then I'm not gonna tell you about the mother God. Like, why would I do that, man? Let people know that, yo, you don't know. Yo, she deal with me like she loved me. Like, that's what got me this place, bro. That's what got me this place. And I ain't gonna tell, like, I can't explain it to you, brother. It's not that I'm not gonna tell you, but if I explain it to you, you won't see it, so I'm just gonna show it to you. That's all I do is show it to you. I don't sit here and talking. No, I'm not here to do that, man. You want to network and make some money? Man, come holler at me, man. Yo, what you got? You got something you done built? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need help on? I can network with you like that, you know what I'm saying? And use my money to, you know what I mean, work with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, you're going to get the fraudulent people, the people going to get over, and who the fuck don't know that? I'm 50 years old, basically. You think I don't know people that know? So I know I can use money. I might lose 5,000 over there on this deal right here. But I already only got 300,000. Why I can't stand to lose 5,000? That person run off on me with 5,000. Ain't won't be the first time somebody ran off with a little couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't protect everything all the time. Yo, you gonna get the scammers out there. You just buy a motherfucker away with 5,000. I just bought him away. That's the way I look at it. He ain't got over on me. He just helped me. Cause, like, you know what I'm saying? That's, when most high them come through, when they see people do you like that, do stuff like that, they don't do nothing to make you stronger. So appreciate you. Thank you, stupid motherfucker. You could have got more than that, but your ass want to run out with $5,000. But here you go. Take it. You know what I'm saying? I already know what I walk with. Why should I have to worry about, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody getting over, man, I don't care about that. Like, I've been a drug dealer in the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know who, I couldn't credit nobody my drugs and betting on them and paying me. Nah, I can't do that. I might let them get $30 deep. And then, like, nah, I just spent $200 with you. I just spent $400 with you, man. I can't give you but $30. You need to go home, lay it down now, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell them. Like, you've been up for 2 days doing this, bro. Like, I get up, bro, go and take your ass home, man. Go to sleep, bro. I'm just trying to be friendly to help you. That's why I won't give it to you. I'm not going to keep letting you to go like that, bro. I was one of those kind of drug dealers. I cared about the people that I sold product to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Like, like prostitute women, they'll go out there and sell their body and they make $100. They'll come in and spend the whole $100. And I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I felt bad, but yo, I was learning stuff from being around them. You know what I mean? They good peoples, man. They some of the best people. People that's in bad situations to be real with you because they gonna be real with you. They ain't gonna sit there and fake and try to pretend and play. Hell no. That's why I like being around them kind of people, man. To be real with you, they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like just not just saying they gotta be drug ass, but they're not gonna just be like that. But you know, like I say, they're not gonna be fake with you. So um you know, the people that's with the problem, but the people with the products, I don't do that. I ain't never done that kind of drug, and this, that, and the other. Like, you never experienced nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but then when you do sit down with people like that, you really talk to them, you really get to know them. Like, yo, they come from a lot of trauma and stuff, bro, and they've been through a lot, and you can use that same shit when they talking about those lessons that allow me to get to be able to see this, you know what I'm saying? To see God. I went through all of that. You know what I mean? I helped them type of people all my life. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I can go on for days with that kind of stuff, but I'm here to put this together and moving towards the future and take my collective with me and my tribe. The divine, you know, they here rolling. Like when I be here doing this kind of stuff, man, believe me, the divine be watching. You know what I'm saying? So they always did. That's why I always say, what to do though, divine? You know what I mean? Like, yo, they be watching me. You know what I'm saying? They love me. You know what I'm saying? Like I come with a lot of that, man. Like for real. It ain't nothing to brag on. You know, did that. Okay. Then this goes here. Uh, oh, so that's the top. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take him. Yeah. Okay. No, you don't have to be intelligent. It don't take a rocket science to put this together. It only took a rocket science to make this process, so it don't have to be hard for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't have to be a rocket scientist like them. You know what I mean? And I guess some people, you know what I mean, when they'll call judge themselves, man, I don't look at it that way. I don't give a damn. Whatever I got experience to go through, that's just what I got experience to go through. I don't give a fuck what it is. Just like I say, I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck what it is. I just got to go through it. Okay, cool. Boom. There it is. Which pieces go in there? Should be two of these. Boom, boom, boom. So is the plastic piece. Another hole. That's gonna be for the braces. This. Yeah. All right, now, kid. It only took a rocket scientist to make this stuff. You know what I mean? Slip off. Yes, she. Yes, sir. So, like I say, you come you come be a part of this collective, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm everywhere. But see, I have so much going on. I'm still tired from the week I just worked. Make sure this in first. While I nail that all the way together. Okay. I don't like what this is, but try and turn this a little bit more. Okay. It was only $100. Like, I think I have a little hammer here. This thing, that's why I bought it. No. I was gonna buy something with a little hammer. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna need a hammer right now. The shirt keep rolling up. I think I'm getting a little fat now. You know what I'm saying? Getting a little weight back. I'm just so thankful to even just be putting this together, man. Like, real for real. I think once that season there, it's not gonna be a problem. Okay. Hey y'all, I got my first drawer put together. Boom. Yes, sir. Let's sit there and look at that for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Getting there, y'all. Getting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to go live. I ain't figured that out yet. But once I get this figured out, like, I can learn I can do that. But I need workspace. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what it's all about. And if I don't go live, I don't go live. But I have to be guided that way too. You know what I mean? So I have to wait on it. Yeah, that was this. So this over here like this. Oh, okay. You know, people think I'm crazy. You know, like in my family, they think like I'm crazy. Oh, he talking about aliens and UFOs. Man, how can I see all this and then didn't see that? I gotta be crazy. But they weren't crazy because they ain't making no money. You know what I mean? Then that's what they mad about. Excuse me. Like I've been, around trucks for 20 years. You know what I mean? Like, and I had to fight my way through the whole time. Now I can just take it easy. You can see, and like the money that I'm making, I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? But because I could be making a lot more. You know what I mean? I could fix my dinner in 2 months. Boom, boom, boom. 3 months, the whole thing would be done. Like with me working in the truck. In like 6 months, I have $1 million smile. Like literally, like you know what I mean? Like good dinner. I got a great dentist down in Florida. I love my dentist, man. Good people. Like he concerned. You know what I mean? Like. And I really want to get back to that, but like working the job I'm working now, you know what I mean? It's gonna, it's gonna make it go slower. You know what I mean? Like, cause I can afford to live here and go to this other company. I may just do that coming up. So I may be with another company coming up, but I'm gonna see how this go. I have to wait on divine timing. So I have to stay, optimistic. You know what I mean? So that way, if something happens here, then I slide right into another job. Like this other job, I take a drug test. Like let's say Monday coming up. Today is Saturday, 11/22, November the 11th. And so Monday would be the 24th, and if I went with this other company, let's say the 24th, I took a drug test, they should have it back by the 25th. And let's say that, which that'd be on a Tuesday, or even if they had got it back on a Wednesday, the results back, they'll book me a train ticket. This other company is it's right around the area where I drive to now. I catch a train there, and I leave on a train on that Wednesday. Once the drug test results come back, I leave that Thursday. Be down on Thursday, boom, I'll be putting a load on the same Thursday. That's how fast I can be back to work. But it could be faster, but they just have to wait on the drug test. And then they pay for my transportation there. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and I can make good money, and they got good trucks. You know what I mean? I know a guy worked there, man. He told me what he was making. I was like, what? Like, man, like, but he didn't know because he didn't know the game. I'm like, well, you with that kind of company doing that? I'm like, man, I want to go so bad, but Most High said, oh, slow it down, man. Don't move too fast yet. Take your time. You know what I mean? Like, so I have to wait on it. So that's why I have to, it's important for me to communicate with people and try and start businesses like right away, because like I can do that. In logistics, man, like let's say like we're buying and selling produce. If you know what I mean, it's big money in buying and selling produce. Like I know where all the farmers at, like in America. Like I know how to buy stuff across from the border from Mexico and everything, and come over here and sell it. Buy it cheap over there, buy the truckloads and sell it over here. But that takes another whole process. You know what I mean? Like that people can come in with me on that and help me build it, and we won't even get in each other's way. And I'll show you how to do it. The right ones, You can come in. You got to be built for that kind of stuff, though. You know what I mean? Like I can say, yeah, you can make this kind of money buying and selling produce, but if you're not built for that type of business, I wouldn't advise you to get into it. Like logistics, I wouldn't advise you to get into logistics if it's it's not for everybody. But the ones that know something about something, I'll show you. Because you can jump in, but it takes a lot of work. You know what I mean, to do these businesses, what I'm talking about. They're 24/7. It's you got to be around the clock on these businesses. You know what I mean? You can put somebody there, but if they don't know what they're doing, they're gonna crash, and then you're gonna lose customers. You know what I'm saying? So, and all of that. So I know how to keep the customers. You know what I mean? And I know how to help people make money, man. And we won't even get in each other's way, like literally. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll need that. You know what I'm saying? That network to start, you know what I mean? Like buying and selling produce. Because I'm gonna tell you something about buying and selling produce. The way I do it, you won't be able to buy from like every farmer. They just not gonna sell to you because you put up. You don't know how to. They're not gonna you're gonna pull up. Hey, can I buy this? They're gonna be looking at you like, what? No, I don't have nothing. You know what I mean? You just can't pull up to them and just think you're just gonna ask them for something, man. And they're just gonna let you get, let's say, 2 loads of watermelons for the same price that I get it for, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you have to sell it to, they don't give a damn. They don't care. Like, nah, I'm not gonna sit. Nah, They don't work like that. You know what I mean? So you gotta know how to. You know what I mean? That's my background. I've been doing that type of work all my life. So that's why that's how it ended up paying off for me in the long run. All that hard work I did as a kid, working in the migrant, as a migrant worker, growing up, it was hell. You know what I mean? Now, in my future life, you know what I mean, from my past life, now my future life, it's very beneficiary. And then I was already designed for it. You know what I'm saying? And so when I went through all that hard shit, when I thought it was hard, you see now later it's paying off without no education. You know what I'm saying? I don't have education. I only finished 9th grade. And I didn't go to 8th grade because I was too old to stay in the 8th grade. To go to school with everybody else in 7th grade again. In the 8th grade. So he skipped me up. Like I don't really have no education at all. But I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shoot. You know, so like this, I don't have a hammer. I just take my time, concentrate on it, make sure I don't damage that when I'm knocking it down, and just move like that. And that's what I do. That's what I've been doing all my life, just like this. You know, like I'm pretty good at basic math. I don't know how to do calculus, algebra. I'm like, what do we have to learn algebra for? Man, Most High say everything's just easy peasy. You know what I'm saying? He believe in just easy peasy. You know what I'm saying? Like simple math. I know how to do. I'm good at doing percentages. You know, that's part of the business. Boom. We got a second drawer. Okay. Let's go. But y'all take a look at these right here while I work on that over there. See how I pay attention? I just flip it right. I had it upside down. Boom. All right, got that. Get that part. Oh, they want to put the drawers together first. Okay. I think I'll skip that part for now. I want to get to this part, my baby. I don't have to put the rails on yet. I'll skip that part. Yes, sir. Get to the real deal now. Move these out the way back over here. Boom. I like a clown sometimes, man, but most of the time. All right. I got an office chair. This is my office chair right here, man. I picked this out. Got my little orange cushion. It's actually really gonna be really nice. Look, oh shoot. I think I'm gonna have to go back and get another. Sit up higher. I want to stretch my legs out. Now give me a little ottoman. You know what I mean? Give me a little ottoman. Matter of fact, that's what I do. Find a little ottoman. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, you know what I mean, putting things together. Man, I'm gonna have this loaded up with stuff. Like I'm gonna get a board over here. Like, you know, one of those white boards, like class in the classroom you write on. I have to have one of those over here. I gotta have a map of the United States. I'm gonna have a big map of the United States in here, and maybe another desk. I'm gonna need another desk, but I gotta see how this desk gonna go. But my other desk is gonna be like a table desk, so that's probably gonna go over here because I know I'm gonna have to have a lot of space to work. You see what I'm saying? So I'm ready to network with anybody. Like I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna have, you know, computers in here, all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know, because I'm gonna need it. You know, like I'm gonna get me a desktop. That's why I want to go with the other company. I could go out and work 2 weeks and come home. You know, stay out a week. You know, 1 week, and then on the next week I come home on a Friday, deliver on Friday, and then pick up. You know, on a Monday and leave and go back out for another 2 weeks. So like every other weekend I can be home. I can do that instead of me being home. Just like this weekend, I do hard driving around there. My knees hurt, man, from shifting that truck. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and yeah, like man, that's a hard run. I do about like yesterday I did down and back 240. I did 500 miles down there and back yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's city driving. You know, with the other companies, like I can just be on the road and just go. But I gotta stay where I'm at right now, man. You know, if something happened over here, you know, make me a problem over here. You know, I'm out super quick because like now I can move. You know what I mean? But I'm really, thinking about going to this other company because I want to get in with them too, like right away because I need the money. You know what I mean? This money that I'm making is just enough. What I thought about was doing like um, this other thing. I don't want to talk about it right now. I just got to show it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I got something else that I'm working on too, but I got to see how that goes. But I don't think that right there fell through. That's not gonna work either. So um, that fell through. So um, I just need to build money up. You know what I mean? So and I got a lot of things that's always constantly going on, and inside of this vessel. I should say inside of my mind, like you know what I mean, in my heart, and like everything connected with me. Because my dinner is like super important for me. I need that fixed like right away. Um, what is that for? Oh, that's for the other end. That's for that one end. That's for the brace. That's for the lip. Yeah. That's for the middle. Okay. I'm just trying to see which way it's going to turn. Uh, all right. Why do you make the shine? Let's see. Let's go like this. Yeah. Oh, put that first. So I think this brace goes this way to hold this on. Okay. Let's see. So this one first. Bottom. This one like this. Let's see. Okay. Goes in there. All right. 4 of these. I'm really enjoying this, man. Like, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just making a video. So, yeah, that's all I'm doing. It's just making a video. I'm just talking. And with my glasses on, I'm like 50, so I think I look 50 now. Back, when I was younger, I looked like, a kid. So a lot of people would treat me like, I was young or something. I'm like, but I'm 28. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right. So I'm glad I didn't need no glue, because if I ever had to break this all the way down, I could. Bim. Another piece down. Another one bites the dust. So this gonna go. Let's see. That part. Face numbers. What it look like this. Four more. This is why I separated parts. Like right away, so I can put these like this. I remember, I bought a disc before and put it together from IKEA, a smaller one than this. And it wanted me to put glue on the wooden tips like other things bought and put together. And like, I ain't never doing that again. And I think they make stuff better now, so you don't have to glue stuff, because what if you have to take it apart? That's what I used to think. Like, man, if I have to take this apart, the glue's gonna be stuck. And then if you didn't use the glue, for some reason, it really didn't, you know what I'm saying? It really affected the furniture that you was putting together. All right. So I did that. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. This right here. Oh, yes, separated for the drawer. Okay, go on this side. Let's see. This is at the top. So I need one of these. I'm not sure the size on the other part. All right, let's see. Look at this again. I always triple check, quadruple check. Because it's going to go at the top. Yeah. I already have a bunch of tools back home down in Florida, so I don't really want to buy much because I have to go and get it sooner or later. So that's at the top. On this side. Make sure I'm facing this way. I'm facing that. This way. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I have a bad back too. You know, from an injury, moving furniture. A guy had a piece of furniture twist on me, and I was out of work for like almost 3 years. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't walk for like 2 months. Sometimes it was hard for me to get up and go to the bathroom. I've been through a lot. You know, only other people only have too. I can't say like, oh man, you know, the devil, this, that, and other. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like sit here and try to play no games like that and try and, you know, have all these excuses of why this didn't happen, that didn't happen, and all that. Man, shit happened. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad I'm on the other side of it now. You know, seeing with, you know, spiritual weaponry. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the divine. I don't have to be in battles and fight with nobody. And like I'm getting there now more. So you'll hear me tone it down a lot more. I'm more at ease. I'm at peace. You know what I'm saying? So I can focus on what I need to focus on. Okay. Okay, 13. That's on page 20. So that's what I'm working on. Man, this thing's smart. I give it to them. They made it so easy. No wonder why they didn't do A and B. You don't even need A and B. The A, B, C, D, all that kind of stuff. Let me do it like this. Leave that there. I need 4. Let's go back over here. Okay. Just flip. So I need this. Which one do I want now? I think I want that on the left. Like this going that way. I want the space against the wall because my towel gonna go here. So this gonna go like this. Like that. Wait, no. This side. I'm gonna flip it. That's gonna be down there. This gonna go over here. Let me flip this so I won't get confused. Stand up like that. Yeah. This gonna go up there. My son's killing me. Okay. Page 20. Figure it out once I get there. Okay. That's just oh, damn, they made it so easy. Once you look at it, it's like once you put one of these things together, man, the other goes. You can put these together in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, tops, like literally. I'd say 30 minutes. But if you're good at it, you got the right tools, 20 minutes it'll take you to put this together. Okay. So I'm gonna do 13. So 13 being done like that, boom, boom, boom. That means on the left corner. That's the left corner. All right, let's see. Okay, put that at the bottom. Can be 4. Screwdriver was only $10. This screwdriver set, so I think it was a deal. It was worth it. Pull up my pants. I'm sorry, I'm like nobody seeing looking at underwear. I know I don't like looking at people underwear. Not even a woman. I don't like women walking around in your underwear showing. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Because like it's a mindset. You're gonna, you know what I mean, shift my energy. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stand for my energy to be shifted like that. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is the top. So the same thing here. So make sure you got this on the right side. Okay. Put the big holes at the top. All right. See, that's what I mean. I just show you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm moving right now. I didn't get up. I just talk to God, you know what I mean, and stuff like that, like every day. You know what I mean? Like when I wake up, you know what I mean? I wake up like from a dream and like, man, these motherfuckers, and start thinking some other stuff. And then I say, stuff that I'm tired of, like how people try me, like, you know what I mean, try to make me be a different person than what I am. They go back and tell everybody, oh, he isn't that type of person. And I'm really not. And that be your own family, man. So I wake up with that, you know what I mean, coming in sometimes, because I'm by myself. There's only one me. Like I need surgery on my shoulder. I don't have no help. And so I'm concerned about that, to be honest, like real with you. Like I got to be out of work for this, you know what I mean? And then I got to pay bills, to live. And like, I got to save. I have to save. And like doing it this way, it's going to be a little bit slower, but I can take it easy. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like I need to hurry up and, start working on some things because there's some stuff going on that, that's in front of me that I really need to pay attention to and really need to start working on like right away. So this is the beginning stage of something new that's entering into my life. You know what I mean? Like I have a lot of things to pay attention to, man. Like literally. All right. So one bar is gonna go there. One bar here. And that was this. Now this gotta go upside down. Okay, yeah, let's do this, I think. Oh yeah, because that's what I do get a bar. Let's see. That's gonna be like that. Like this one now. I'm just gonna go like this. Like this. Shoot. Now I'll go there. This will go here. I think. Got two different sides. Alright. It's gonna go like that. All right. Let's see. So those two the same. It's different. It's different. That's why I had to put those on first. Alright, let's go back over here. Back to the drawers again. It's always good to follow directions nowadays to the ways they ask you to do, to follow directions, because since I did it, now I have to go right back to the part I skipped before I can move even further. Well, I can, but I think I better stay with this. So now I think I can listen to IKEA and trust them a lot more. Man, you see that? Oh, it hit the cord. I thought it turned. I was gonna say that thing turned off the light switch. Man, that looked like a piece of cardboard. All right. My sinus is starting to ease up now since I took that Claritin. I want to play some music, you know what I mean, but I can't. Pop say, no, I don't play music. Like you don't want to do that, on your channel. So I'm usually get over there fast, but that shoulder, it feels deformed too. And here, definitely feels deformed. Man, I hope y'all can hear me, because it'll be like I wasted this time talking when I thought I could, be heard from over here. But I can see I can be heard. Like it's picking up my voice. I see the little green dots, going up and down. So I'm learning YouTube. All right. So I hope I didn't do that, because oh, that little spider in here. You're like, what's going on over here? I love spiders. I think I may get me some spiders. put them in here. But I don't like stuff being in captivity. But I am gonna get some birds. I know that for sure. I know I'm gonna get one. Maybe I'm gonna get two. A male and a female. And the ones I was looking at, I think they cost maybe like 1,000 each. That way I can put them in the truck and they can ride with me and they can go everywhere I go. I got little carrying cages for my birds. I have a bird cage in Florida. That's why I don't buy. I could go buy one today, buy a set today. But I'm not about to spend like 500 on birds today. Like, nah. And I already have stuff that I can start with this in Florida, so I have to wait till I get that. So I think I'm going to be going back to Florida around Christmas time. Wow. Wood. It didn't come with hose. This. I'll check that before I put this on. So now I'm trying to figure out how to make wood. Oh. This part of the black. So this is yeah. Get off my office chair, plastic. All right. So my outside to the back part here. So this is always got to keep moving it back, and I keep trying to figure out how do I keep knocking this ratchet off, like to where it goes to stiff mode instead of ratcheting like that. You have to put these on to figure out what the other bars are for. So, and that holds the bottom on piece on. That was smart, man. I like IKEA. I ain't gonna front. All right, IKEA, you did your thing, baby. I appreciate that. Oh. Oh. So y'all get to see me in my office. This video taking a long time, but some of y'all may just be sitting there and you know what I mean, if you sitting around and you trying to, figure out who I am, you can see who I am from there, because like a lot of people are gonna be paying me attention, you know what I'm saying? So this just another phase of it. I've had this channel for like over a year now. I don't know how long. I don't remember the first day I started the channel, but I know Most High told me to start this channel because something else happened. You know what I mean? Like, I was allowed to, let's say that I was allowed to start this channel. You know, and then he told me to start speaking, start talking. So people say be obedient, but remember it's free will. Like, he don't make you, man, like God got the planet to worry about, how to fix the planet. So how, I mean, like, you think he got the time to slow down and worry about each individual 9 billion human beings on the planet, like each one, like, you know what I mean? Like it's, bro, it's like, so we all come as one, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what we have to focus on, that, like, not just you know, one set of group of people knowing more about God than the other one. Like, why should it be an argument about God? No matter which way it go, man. I think, just be thankful for the people that know the way they know, and then they can teach you something. You know what I mean? Oh, just add that to it. You know what I mean? Because it's everything. Like, really, think about it, man. So yeah. Oh, I think this might be. It's great. So let's set the color. That's the right spot. Great. Let's see. Right there. Do this. It's not much of a place, right? Let me try other ways. I'm a little stuck right here for right now. This one is the bottom. Okay. Got that one. Okay. Yeah, turn around. See, my mind go to wondering sometimes. I was talking, and then my mind went to wondering, like, that's why when you're multi-dimensional, you're trying to integrate all of that stuff, like, you get like that, like it could what you call a brain fart. I don't think it is, just you in another dimension. And you know what I mean? That's what that I mean to me. I don't speak for myself when I say you like I'm into another dimension. So it's like when people they'll call it a brain fart, but I know what it is. It's like I just went to a whole other dimension, like literally. Like you just saw that. Like I'm trying to fix this, and I know it's easy. I just did it, and I'm like, but I'm actually seeing something else. I'm not thinking something else. I'm seeing something else, like something totally different going on. Like, and I'm like, and so like I wasn't even here. Just that moment, I was here, but it's like I wasn't here. Like for real, like and I go through that. Like for real, like you just saw that. Like man, what the heck? And like, see how quick I just put that back on, like that easy. And I had to flip it over to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I had to come back. And that's what I be doing, you know what I mean? Because like I was totally somewhere else, man. Which I don't mind. Oh man, you know what? Oh, I gotta get my deep freezer after I finish this. I can't eat yet. I got some pizza. I think I'm gonna have some pizza for breakfast this morning. And probably a bowl of cereal. I hadn't had breakfast yet. So, and like me, like I vape this tobacco vape thing, and I puffed that a couple times before I started. You know what I mean? Because I knew I didn't want to slow down to eat because I want to get to this because I got a lot of stuff to do today. As far as around being home, so yeah, I want to take care of this first. You know what I mean? So. Because I have to come here and be on YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, this part of my ascension process, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm here. I did all of that. Now, this the part right here that I think may have me stumped for a minute. I don't know. Okay, that's the slide. It's gonna be the slide. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I went through a little something yesterday. I just figured out some other stuff. Like, we having stuff like watching me, like, trying to tag me, but they can't see me no more. But now I'm starting to see the propaganda they get out there in more detail, because I had to talk with my pops yesterday, and my mother, like, literally, like, just talk to him how I'm talking to y'all. I just talk to him like that. You know what I mean? Like, people say, oh, you talking to yourself. You're talking to your team, bro, your spirit team. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on what it is, but it might be the fucking devil. You probably talking to him too. That's why you manifesting and you keep doing you know what I mean, your affirmation, because you want him to, praise him, then he's gonna give you what you want. It ain't gonna be for no good. You know what I'm saying? So you need to watch yourself. So that's gonna go toward the front. Uh-oh. Banging up my stuff already before I even get it up, man. What's up with me? So this right here is gonna be they be jamming over there, bumping their music over there. And the lady, she tried to tell me, oh, don't play loud music. I'm like, what? Man, I ain't got time for you. um, okay, let's go ahead and go over here like this. Put that over there. That's gonna be like that. So so away from the screws. Yeah, but I mean, I play my little speaker right there, but I mean, like, that's not me. Like, she tried to make me be somebody I wasn't. I'm not. So it goes away from this. Let's see. I'm just banging my stuff up, man, already. You feel me? All right, let's see. Let's go on the top hole. There's only 2 there. Oh no, it's 4. Let's go. Let's go on. Something like this. No, they don't go like that. Okay. All right. Yeah, right. They got a little tricky right there because I think that's what A and B type stuff will mess up, and then like, yeah, really look at the picture, and it's kind of really confusing to do it. But I guess it's why you have to shop at IKEA, so you can kind of know how they label stuff. Is IKEA a Chinese company or what? More than likely, probably is. And see, that's the thing. You know, us as Americans, they got, people from other countries come here, and man, and just create businesses and everything, and like, we can't work together as Americans to do nothing. And they make big stamp in the community. And then we have Walmart. Why we just can't take it to back in the days where you can. I got something I'm working on now that just came to me today. Now I think I have some people I can work with that I know that, I'm going to try and contact, but I have to build a portfolio first. So that way I can, communicate with who I'm supposed to communicate with. So about these different type of ventures. All right. Do it, baby. Okay. Yeah, I just go get one at a time, so that way I won't make a mistake. Take the time, and I mean, like YouTube. I just give this stuff away to YouTube. Like I don't care about recording it, then try to upload it. Because the next thing you know, it's just gonna be something else. Something else good though, you know. So okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna flip that. Let me see. Cause this gonna go here like this. I'm gonna flip that way. So this gap over here. So that going on there. Wait a minute. This gonna be on this end. Flip it. Go this way. No, it's gonna be like that. That's the drawer. Go there. I think it's the same thing. Take a look at this. Oh. Have them lined up like that. That put there. See if that can. Let's see. So what's going to over there for? This needs to be. Deal with the X. Okay. Put these in first. Let's skip a part to figure out another part. So stop. I gotta stop grabbing that like that in the middle because it's gonna get whack. People used to say so much bad stuff about IKEA. Oh man, IKEA, man, it's a headache. All the cheap, it's IKEA stuff, man. Like, yo, but they have nice stuff. Like, then you can put it together. Let's see. Okay. 3, 5, 8. 5, 7, 9. Yeah, there's a little drawer part, I guess, a little tricky. And you have to make sure you use the right hose. If not, I'll be going back out, taking it apart again. I'm not trying to do that. So I'll just pay attention to this part. So 3. So go on the top hole. Even though it's 2, so all these get screws. All right, start here. This way I won't get confused on which side I want I got a metal little brace and then I have the wood brace for the ends of the disc. So I'm just making sure I, set my desktop up the right direction. So that way I don't have to worry about taking it apart and doing it all over again and all of that stuff. Do that too tight. Script that and I'll be crying. Man, I did all it took a lot of work for me to go into IKEA. Cause I had, I was on the way to delivering the load. I had to put in the parking lot with the truck. Cause that's how I'm getting around right now. It's the truck, and the people the people that I work for, they don't usually let people take the truck home, but I have to. Cause then if not, I'll just be walking back and forth to work. My bike, I could have been riding that because it's easier. But the guy sold me bikes wasn't no good, like the tires wasn't good. So I still need to fix that. I don't know what bike shop is, and I was asking my sister about a bike shop, and she sucked her teeth like breathe hard. I'm like, it pissed me off because I'm actually taking me to the bike shop to fix my tires. So. And then I looked at my video and I was praising her for giving me the money to help me out. And then look what she did to me. But then to her, I'm the one that's still the problem. But I'm doing everything right. Like, what the fuck, man? Don't fucking play with me, man. I ain't got time for that shit. Now, that's when I get like that. You know what I'm saying? And people, oh, don't do this, man. Don't tell me what the fuck to do and how the fuck to do nothing, man. Motherfuckers be trying to use my last stop. Bitch, you try to shit on me, man. Like, literally. Like, you thought I was supposed to be kissing up the y'all. Nah, look how I'm living. Better than they living. And it's 2 of them. It's 1 of me. Ain't nothing to brag on, but, to them, don't try me, man. I told you, you my sister, and then, when I told you about, if you look at my other videos, you look back, you'll see the 300 I got on my shirt and all that. I told you what that meant to me. Look what it meant to me now. You see what I'm saying? I speak truth, man. I don't sit around and play around people. Watch my channel, man. Pay attention. I'm telling you. So, let's go to the, speaking about in the future, a lot of people going to be watching this, man. Trying to figure out how I did what I did. And I show you from, from now. You know what I'm saying? Like this, what I did. Look what the $300 did. Help me with this. The same $300 predicting my life, man. Look, you don't want me to live up underneath somebody over there. Nah, man. Look, I'm in peace, man. I work hard as hell, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard work doing what I do. It ain't easy, man. I'm telling you. Just like any job, you feel like, once you start doing it, you like, man, this is a lot of work. I think I can use a little more money. I think I really can. It's just where they got the pay set up. I don't like it. I don't know why that one won't tighten up. That one won't tighten up. You gotta excuse my country talk. I'm getting a little hungry now. Let's see. I do not know where this thing right here go. It's not showing a bit understanding of where it goes. Excuse me. Okay, that's what those for. And this goes, I don't get it. I guess it's to help turn this if I need it. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a thing for a tool to turn. Oh, that's cool. All right. Gotcha. Gotta use the restroom, family. All right. I'm back. Yes, sir. Got that. Now, let me look at this. Look at this. Now, see how that goes on. So, this right here goes like this, then. Can't. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. That can't be right. Is that not long enough? Oh, I'm tripping because that. Let's see. So another piece gonna be there. Okay, got it. Let's see. Somehow this gotta go over here. Oh, that's what this goes like this. Tight my pants, man. My shorts. Tired of them falling down. Damn. See, I knew it. I'm not careful. Tap something. So I can fix that problem. Well, I like messed up bad just then. Yeah, I like messed up bad just then. Whoa. The space where I put that bolt, like it bent the dang on. It was sticking down and it was tilted like that and bent the press board, like right in that joint. But I can tighten it with this. Good thing it didn't break all the way, and then I'll be looking at an ugly piece. Then I'll be ready. This just for now, but I'm gonna get me a desk maybe cost about $3,000. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna invest in a good desk. That's the only thing about this set. It doesn't have nothing just in case if you need to have a bench, like this. I need one that bent. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the peg in there. Now, I know I'm gonna need it. I'm not gonna say, no, I'm not gonna take it. No, forget that peg. No, let me go ahead and take this loose while I'm here. Put this peg in there because it does help. This thing is not worth $10. I mean, they took their time to have this in the company to make this. Look at that. That thing so much. Okay. All right. I need the pig. Thinking that part. Okay. Did that. There you go, right here. it over again. Hopefully I don't have to take this thing apart because I don't have time. I gotta go get a deep freezer. Yeah, I have to go and buy a deep freezer to put those vegetables in because my refrigerator full and I still have some sitting out in the garage. Good thing it's like freezing outside. It's like it's raining right now. Off and on it looks like it's cloudy. So it should be okay because it was frozen. I checked them yesterday. And the ones I left in the garage are frozen still. It was frozen as of yesterday morning when I left about 5 a.m. So yeah, we're gonna see. All right, pretty sturdy. Yeah, I did that part. Right? It's all gravy, old baby. Got that part on. So what goes right there? Oh, this part. I gotta go in there then, because that's where the drawer gonna go. Oh. I think let's see. This part gonna go like that. So goes on the opposite side. Grab that part again. Told him be crying, looking crazy. Man, dang, man. I knew I shouldn't have. You're right. You knew you shouldn't have. This gotta go like this. Got to. Can't go like that. I'm not sure where it's gonna go. Let's get this. Let's just get it like this. I know people don't like staying in the butt all day. My bad. I know I don't like staying in people's butt all day. These gotta go right here like this. If anything, I'll flip it around some kind of way. But if not, it's gonna have to stay the way it is. Now I gotta go take care of some other stuff, get this deep freezer. Man. It gave me the wrong way. That's what happened. But I'm gonna leave it like this. It don't really matter anyway. Maybe work out better this way. So I want this part to be facing the door, this part, and the wood part to be facing the wall. But for some reason, it's backwards. They told me to do the arrow for the other one. I should move that over there, but I have to take all that apart. So I'm just gonna leave it be. I mean, it was going this way. It's a little slow. Actually, it'd be better because that way I can run my cords, my wires in here. So yeah, that'll work. I think I did that. Missing a wood piece. Two over there. Missing two somewhere. One right here. Oh, let's see. I know for sure. Here. One right there. Missing one somewhere else. There. Well, this is now it's extra. Forget it. If I have to break it down, more than likely, it don't even matter because This gonna end up being in the garage anyway. And then I keep it for a while and somebody probably can have it because I'm not gonna keep it. Oh, let's look upside down. Yeah, see them tell me to put a wood chip there. Now I finished putting the brackets. Gotta move that. Got that one. Don't have it on that one. Okay. Then I put two on each side of this. Oh, that's what it was. Got it. Boom. Got it, fam. I got an extra wood piece. Now these three on. I think this. Goes like this. Man, the holes don't line up. One side something. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Which was that drop down in there? You know the problem with people, everybody want to know something. Like Divine, they went to my mom's them. My moms have 10, 12 brothers and sisters. So they all have a group chat. So they've been talking about me, you know what I mean, the whole family so bad, you know what I mean? Cause like, you know, what I was going through, and then they wasn't helping me. You know what I mean? They tried to really like destroy me, like literally. Like my mom and my brother, you know what I mean? Basically. Even my sister and my nephews, like everybody, like you know, in the immediate family. They ain't no problem. Like I'm used to that type of stuff. So, you know, I've been the talk of the town that oh yeah, they say he jumped on his mama, he beat his mama up and all that. That was a lie. She jumped on me and tried to then put me in jail. Now she did that numerous times to me, you know what I mean? So other people, you know, then next thing you know, my mom got into an argument with her brother and sister, and it was really nasty in a group chat with the family. And somebody came in and started texting, like really taking up for my mom, you know, because my uncle was like, "Oh, you go sucker, you know what, you know what I mean, or whatever, and stuff like that." So he was really nasty. And then it sounded like me it's coming from the text, but it wasn't my phone number. And then if somebody texts you in the group, if you to enter a group chat, somebody has to text you from that group chat for you to enter a group chat. But they still think it's me. And that's not my phone number. That's from the. That's not my number. That's from the group chat. And so then my cousin, I didn't know about this till about 6 weeks later. And my cousin calls, which I'm like, oh, he should come with the bull BS. You know what I mean? And so she was like, hey, you know, we just regular talking for like an hour. And then she was like, and then just kind of like broke it in, like wanted to play games with me. So I don't fuck with her no more. Period. Like, I don't do that. You know, so I just talked to her enough to, you know, get a little information and this, that, and other. And, you know, and I just kept it moving, man. But she was like, I told him that, no, that don't sound like him. I talk to him all the time. When I call her, she don't answer. Don't call me back. But then she talks to me all the time. What she tell them? I talk to him all the time. He talk to me, you know, but they want to be the one to talk to me and know about me, but don't help me. But you should have asked me, and then, like, man, I was sitting right there. You heard people talking about me. You was talking about them with me. About me with them. You know what I'm saying? You didn't come and check the help. You didn't come to think to help me. You know what I'm saying? You knew I was in a situation, and you didn't come to check on me. And then you did, my cousin right there did, but then, like, she had never tell me you can stay out of that stuff. Like, what, man? You on the stuff. What the hell are you talking about? You need to stay out of that. What, man? Look, like, yo, I had stuff that I could, you know, I could use her help on. She didn't even help me. But then, like, now when I'm, you know what I'm saying, to them I'm glad, I'm proud of you made it back, man. Nigga, fuck you. Man, don't play with me. That's when I get like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you don't know what I just been through. I just been through something different that you don't even know nothing about. If I explain it to you, you're going to try to tell me something different. I ain't got time for that bullshit. Go ahead on, man. Find somebody to play with. Because I ain't got time, like, for real. Like, I'm already frustrated enough. Nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, I'm talking to them. Yeah, but you know, with God, you know, you gotta, and they still want to try to tell me something about God. Like, with God, you know, but then they still drinking every day, smoking every day. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But to them, you want to talk about God, but you ain't doing no work to fix yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to partner with divine, you know, the opportunity to come. Like, you know, you step up to the plate. Once you step up to the plate, of course you're gonna change some things. Things are gonna be different. Dang, I'm missing one. Oh shoot. It can't be missing. It's just around here somewhere. Oh, right here, sitting on it. Nah, this just gotta go over here somewhere. You gotta be right here. But that don't line up. Can't go there. Oh, that's it right there. Yeah, so and then like, so you gotta understand something. I ain't gotta understand a damn thing, man. I'm about to hang up on your ass. Understand that. Now I showed one of my cousins my new place. You know what I'm saying? But I only been doing this. I only been living like this for a long time, man. It's just I went through something. You know what I'm saying? And then like, they wanna, oh yeah, I'm proud that he made it back like I was a drug addict. Like, man, hell, I ain't never been a drug addict. I mean, I've done drugs, you know what I'm saying? Like, recreational, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they think like, you know what I mean, I'm out of stealing, and I'm still talking to you from like a year ago. I had the same laptop. I'd have been sold this while I was a drug addict, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Stop playing with me. Dang. That's not gonna work. That's backwards. So that gotta go over there. It's gotta be to the back. Let's put this on. Let's see, man. That is on the top. Oh, that's it. No, it can't be. Let me figure this part out first. Just start around like that. All backwards. This is backwards. That's supposed to go like that. Yep. Yeah, it's backwards. Let's move this all the way around. So then I get what I want, actually. You know what? Just like that backwards. This gotta go over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want anyway. Chords, I'll figure that out. Don't put the chord. It's tower on this side now. So boom. Yeah. So take this out. Let me get what I want. Because now I still got to take off something either way though. So these be popping, boy. Let's see. Get what I want right now. This gotta go back that way for some kind of way. And all I have to do is flip this thing. Yeah. Tighten this. Boom, boom, boom. Got what I wanted. Yeah, this upside down. Gotta go the other way. Dang. Yep. Just took a little flipperoo here and there, you know what I mean? That's all. You're gonna see me playing basketball after a while. You're gonna see me hooping in a minute. Most High, he be about that basketball. You know I like basketball, so he put me across from a basketball court. Dang, it's going like 3 hours. Yeah. What time is it? 11:19? Yeah, I gotta go. Gotta get this freezer. Figure out where I'm gonna get it from. I seen one at Target, like $129. I think it was the Best Buy. $119 at Target. So I have to go there. This one goes down here. Yeah. This upside down. Yeah. Oh, now I gotta flip them back. I gotta flip these, put them over here. This thing gotta go like this. Yeah, I think we're right the whole time. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll flip this back like that. Take these out. So I put in the work, man. Yeah, let God gonna do it. Man, how you gonna do this? God good all the time. God good. God is good. Of course he good. Why people have to say that God is good? Like we know that. That's all you know. Let's talk about linking up, networking together, about building communities. You won't do that, but you keep talking about God. You just live in a fairy tale world, man. Stop playing with people, man. All right. Oh, that's where that one peg goes. Right there. Boom. Found it. Yeah, every piece going everywhere it needs to go. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, man. See, nobody don't call me. Nothing. So I just, sit here on YouTube right now. Other than that, we be just an adult with the divine. Like when you saw me sitting there, like my mind went, I went, you know what I mean? I was in a whole nother spectrum, like somewhere else, in a whole nother universe, literally. I can't explain to you how that worked, but that's where I went. Just like that. That's why I have stuff watching me, trying to figure out how I do it. How I can see God. And he's like, yo, he a black dude. Like, he here right now. See, man, I'm telling you. And let's say I could be wrong, but I know I can't be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it's a 50-50 chance, so I just keep that faith out of that 50-50 chance that I know what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that. Yeah. This is on. Now I'm going to flip it around the other way. At least I got what I wanted out of this deal. By taking this apart and then putting the screws in another area. And then just flipping this and then boom, like that. And that's all I'm doing. Easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy, baby. For some reason, that was great. Upside down too. Y'all gonna be upside down. I gotta figure out. Oh man, this gonna go like this. Oh, I already got one on that. I need that one. Maybe it is an extra one. You would have a little help on something like this would be nice. But remember, God gonna do it. God said, no, you gonna do it. How I'm gonna do it. But you know what I'm saying, and to go to that type of stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? No, I don't. You don't know what I'm saying? No, I don't understand that kind of lingo. But you know what I'm trying to say. You don't know what you're trying to say. You just say it. I don't want to hear that bull fucking shit. Fuck out of here, man. Stop playing with me. That stupid ass shit. I don't like that. Then go to something else like you want to fuck with my head. You better get the fuck up out of here. Shit be pissing me off, man. And we got a right to be pissed off when people try us like that. But God really gonna tell you something, but then like you look at them like your life ain't even balanced, man. How you gonna tell me about God? But then if I try to tell you, it's gonna be something else. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Stop playing with me, man. I don't like that. Like I'm supposed to take that. But you gotta understand people. You just gotta let them know. You gotta tell me to do a damn thing, but leave me the fuck alone. Stop playing with me, man. I don't feel like that now. We're head on with your business now. He crazy. Bitch, you crazy. Cause I want to take the shit off you. Take what you telling me. Like you gonna try to tell me something like, and then my life more balanced than yours, man. Yo. And then when I try to communicate with you, to work with you, network with you, you want to try to say, oh, so-and-so, they doing that too. You want to tell me about somebody else doing it now. That's what our kind of people do. When I always talking about somebody else got it. I was telling my sister's husband, I said, hey, man, we could buy some cars, but, from down in PA, they cheap down there. Come up here and sell them. We get them down there for $1,500, sell them for $3,000 up here. We could sell them for $2,500. If it costs $400 to ship it, you know what I'm saying? We make $600 off a car. That's too. Oh yeah, my boy them do that. Yeah, my boy them they already do that. Like, who want to hear? Man, I'm talking about us getting money together. You go talking about what somebody else doing. Man, stop playing with me, bro. I don't like that, man. You always talking about what somebody else doing. I don't want to hear that. Like, man, I already see where this is going. Oh, some of these actually. Oh, okay. Some long, some short. Let's see. I think the short one's go here. It's a workout. But it feel good though, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I know I sound a little rough right now, but then it's messing with the way I speak and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So y'all have to work with it, man. But God gonna do it. So I have to take all the part and all that. Yeah, but he did do it. He was excited he didn't go to that, man. Yo, man, find somebody to play with. I don't like that, man. People want to try to tell you, and then looking at their life like, damn, put down that bill. Damn, stop letting your husband cheat on you like that. You taking that shit up off of him, man. You tripping. I think that's it, damn. Oh, shoot. Now, where do those go? They gotta be alone for that because it only makes sense. It leaves alone for the corner. Okay, there you go. Got him. So everything worked out. I didn't try to do that. That's how spirit be working with you, like, but it's just, if it's in you, it's in you. If it's not, yeah, of course, you might need a little more work than somebody else. It's already, you know what I'm saying, like me. Like, I'm gonna send the master. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't take that away from me now. You ain't gonna try to dupe me and make me think I'm not. Heck no, that's all the work I done did. Boy, man, girl, yo, man, you better find somebody to play with. I did too much work. Now this is gonna be the problem right here. Let me put this leg on. And then I see where I'm at from there. I'm not sure what these plastic pieces are for, what they for. Let's see. I did all of that. Oh, that's for the feet for the bottom. Over here. Oh, right here. That's smart. That was cool. Woo. I bought some raw honey because I know like orange blossom honey, it helps my sinuses. It really does. So I usually use some of that when it's bad like this, but I don't have any. So I went and bought raw honey, and man, that stuff nasty. Like I have to make a drink out of it or something. I have all this stuff. Like I don't even need to use this or whatever. Like I have this stuff already. I had this one guy on here, like I was sweeping the leaves off the steps. He was like, "Why you don't get you a step blower? I understand God, but get you a step blower and make it a little easier." I found the clippers. Oh man, those side clippers, man. You can probably use that to cut a turkey. You know what I mean, or whatever. And I'm like, cool, but you don't understand the process. You always want to make things easier, so you know what that is. Competition. When you ain't even trying to do fucking competition. You want to compete with people. See, I don't compete with people. So I don't respond to it. So, when I start going live, I'm just ignoring them. I might clown them back a little bit. You know what I mean? Just move on. Like we got important stuff to work on over here on this channel. Just like I'm working on this desk. You know what I mean? You see how I started? It took me about 3 hours. That's with talking and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like my life is under construction. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for, to turn that when it hurts your hand. Let's see. 4 or 5. See how smart people is and thoughtful they is. They make a little tool so you don't have to use it. So you got everything you need. All you need is a screwdriver, which that's smart. That's good business though. You know what I'm saying? They created a tool so you turn this stuff. They knew it's gonna be hard, and they gave you good screws to put this on with. Man, get you a screw gun. I enjoy this. Like a little hard work. But they want to go to the gym. Yeah, just go to the gym. Like, nah, you do natural workout. Like, you don't have to go to the gym. I'm not going to go to the gym. You got women walking around and you can see everything. You looking like, ooh, you know what I mean? I don't want to go through all that, man. Then other dudes there flexing off their muscles, and then they might be looking at you, and you might, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be looking at them like, nah. It's not me. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Look at the women like, dang, I can block that out though. You know what I mean? That's not a problem to me. Like, look at women. I don't like to do that. I've been a lot of places. When you see me dress, you'll see me dress really nice. Like, I mean, I can dress. You know what I mean? Like, not to, you know what I mean? Like, appropriately for like my age. You know what I mean? You know, like, and anyway, you know, I've been places and, you know, one walk past, someone had their butt done, but it's been like this all my life, though. I walk past a beautiful woman, and I just walk past, keep walking, don't look. They'll stop and turn around and look back. One lady, she walked past, and I didn't even look her way. I'm looking at my stuff, I'm doing what I'm doing. She walked past, she went to stop, and she put her head on the rack, on the clothing rack, just staring at me like, and this girl's with me. She said, I saw that. She said she just knew you was gonna look. She said you fucked her head up when you walked past her and you didn't look at her, you didn't pay no attention, like you didn't even see her, which I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? I did, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I am. Like, you know, because I still only see everybody, but when I see that coming, man, I'm not even gonna prepare my mind. Look, I'm looking the other way. You know what I'm saying? Not the, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I did. And the lady, she was standing there just watching me. And I could see her watching me on my periphery, like, look, she's sitting there thinking, like I just knew I was gonna look. Now she all puzzled, like you didn't even look at me. I had a Hooters woman. I was at Hooters eating, and this lady said, "You know what? This black lady, I came in. She served other people that came after me at the bar. You know what I mean? Because my ex was getting her hair did, so I was like, I go to Hooters and get some wings. You know, hey, we want to look at the women. It used to be, but it was like the closest place to me, and I was like, I know I could go get good fried chicken wings. You know what I mean, from Hooters. You know what I mean? Just and flour, and then, you know, and a good hot meal. So I went there. It was close, and so this bartender lady, I sat at the bar, you know, and it took her like 10 minutes to come to me. Like, you know, and then she was serving other people, and then she walked by me, cleaned up, then she walked past, then somebody else came in, and she went to them black girl, went to them, and then she finally came made her way to me. Yeah, what can I do? What can I get you? Then I'm like, yeah, first I like a glass of water, and I like to have some fried chicken wings and a basket of fries. That's it? I'm like, yes. And then so she was walking back and forth. I ate, and then I'm looking at the, you know, because TV is everywhere, watching the, you know, little games and stuff. And she stopped, she walked past me, stopped, she put her hand on her hip. She said, you know what? You very powerful. You are very powerful. And she said, I respect you. She said, because you know this whole time, since you've been sitting there, she said, you haven't looked at me not once. She said, it's like, I mean, like, yeah, you kind of pay attention to that when you're a woman, but she said, you didn't even try to look at me. You didn't try to hit on me. You didn't even try to, you know, talk all smooth. She was like, that's all right. She said, I respect that because it made me feel good as a woman. You know what I mean? That I didn't have somebody just eyeballing me. I know I work here, but you know what I mean? She wasn't even dressed too provocative either. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And she said that to me. And I was like, you know, and that's just the way I've been all my life. You know what I mean? Because I had good, like, beautiful women, like movie star type looking women, like, if you want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I mean, I had some ones like look like Boogaloo Bell, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, but because I'm not, you know what I mean, like, you know, picky person, like when it comes down to a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like being in a relationship with somebody or something, I don't go for just looks, you know what I mean? It just depends on how you are from your inner being, you know what I'm saying? So I just always been like that. I always been with the underdogs when I didn't even have to. Now, man, them underdogs can stay where they at. They want to be there. Nowadays, them underdogs want to stay over there because everybody I know, they the underdog, but nobody want to work with me. but they want to talk about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so shit, stay on over there, underdog. You want to be an underdog? Go ahead on. If you ain't grew out of being an underdog, more power to you. I ain't got no space for you. I got to roll. I got to go. I got stuff to do. I got kingdom responsibilities, man. And we don't roll. We're gonna roll with underdogs. Not at this time. We pulling for the people. You know what I mean? They can't stand up for themselves, fight for themselves. You know, protect themselves. You know, can't speak for themselves. Hey, guess what? Drum roll, please. Boom. Goddamn. Boy, we did it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, that looks really nice right there. Ain't no front. Look at my mat. Take out my mat. Man, y'all ready to do some business with What's the deal, man? What's the deal? Yeah, I need a bigger mat, but it's working now. What's the deal, man? What's the deal? Woo. Man, boy, this mean a lot to me now. Them $300, look what it meant to me. Boom. Yes, sir. Okay. Nice size, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's why I wanted this over there. You know, so when I walk in, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I got the cord right there, so that'll work. I want this to be close over that way. I don't know yet. I'm gonna leave it here for now. You got plenty of room. Now to do like this. Yes, sir. What's up? What's up, fam? What's the deal, baby boy, baby girl? What's up, man? Yes, sir. Got that desk up. Me and my flamingo shorts. Ready to go to work there, baby. Yeah. Now I can sit here and talk and chop it up a little bit. Yeah, get a cord for this. I'm gonna put something on the doors to cover that up. Actually, I'm gonna put a mirror on that door and find something to put it there on the outside. Actually, I'm gonna put my map back here now. My map of America, so that way I can look. You know, now I have a world American map probably here, and then a world map up there. Put a little fridge or something over there, because I be in deep learning, boy. Yeah, I gotta have a space. Yeah, I got room to put my board over there. I can put another desk. I put another little table there so that we'll look to eat off of. You know, because it's all work, especially right here. Did it. I made it this far. See what God do for you? He just be with you the whole time, but you gotta do the work. Like he gonna do it. He gonna do it for you. Like, but I don't know how he gonna do it. You know. So let me finish up here, so I can have a full desk and get that shot. So I gotta go take care of some business. Yeah, this will work for now. This little mat. Man, this really feels nice. I've been waiting on this for so long, man. I've been waiting on this for a while. I'm gonna take this off now. these off. Man, it's a huge cat. Came a long way, man. You know, this journey, this journey has been different for me. You know, big time. It's so peaceful. You know, to just be here in this moment. Like I'm not totally finished yet, but just being here. You can say blessings on blessings on blessings, but look, I just had to make the blessing. But I only been doing this a long time, but I didn't know who I was. You know what I'm saying? Back then I kind of knew something, but I couldn't run into nobody, that was like on my level. Like I've been looking for that, and I was looking in everybody, no matter who you was or what you was. I was looking inside of you, by getting to know you, working with people once they thought they was like getting over on me, and I already knew, how he's gonna move. But like I'm very intelligent and smart. Like I pay attention to everything. So um, without even trying, and you know, then I ran to the divine, and that's the only thing that actually showed me love. And the way it came in, like it was Pleiadian. That's why I go by Akim Pleiadian, Pleiadian Akim. You know, because they showed me love, man. The Pleiadians, like for real, like like coming in and communicating with me. You know what I mean? For a while, a long time, like months. You know what I'm saying? And then my archangels, I didn't even know it was my archangels speaking to me. You know, and then it was them. And then then after that it was Pleiadians. Then it was Arcturians started coming in. And man, like man, I've been through so much. Like it's been a lot. Then it's like Creator, Most High came. Then the mother, she came. When she came, I would have overlooked it. I ain't gonna lie. I would have called this person crazy or something. You know. But how they do what they do, I, I don't try to figure it out. I just when I feel it and I see it, and when I hear it and I feel it, when I hear it and then I see it and then I feel it, and it's 100% like in my core being, like boom, like I know. Yeah, I know what it is. Then that's how I move. You know what I'm saying, like that, because it's everywhere. You know, and then like when I'm backtracking, like living here now, going through my life, working when I'm working, man, I can look now and read and see like God, like see I was there the whole time. You see how I was there. I'm like, what? But I'm like, you ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like on the real, though, I'll be like, you didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like I gotta figure that part out. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like like sometimes like communication from the Most High come from me a lot, man, all kind of ways. But it don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? It don't bother me. You know what I mean? Like like in the Bible, like how people, in Christianity or any religion, they try to tell you, all these rules and stuff like that. He don't even move like that, man. It don't work like that. I'm telling you, it don't work like that. Because if that was the case, why would I be here now? Look, if that was the case, if I did something so wrong, if I'm looking at something wrong, how can I be here? Now, you know what I'm saying? Like now, everything else gone. Like been removed. Everybody, even my sister in Massachusetts, she out of here, man. Like, yo, she tried to play me. It didn't help me. Like, I needed this stuff. Like, I have to use the truck right now to go get the deep freezer. And I need to get, do a couple more things. Tomorrow I do laundry. I'm tired right now. But I'm big energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just use that, just and keep doing this. So I just sit here like this, you know what I mean, and can look out the window, and I just saw a cat, look, birds flying around out there. I'm like, wow, there was some more. It's nice. The pretty leaves out there. It's nice, pretty nice. But I'm looking at somebody else's house, and like they probably can see me if they look out the window, but I don't care. I'm not looking at them. I may peep over there and try to look and see what they looking at or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna be here, and this is what I do. You know what I mean? Like I like light, so I put a blind in here and a curtain, a dark curtain. Because I have personal stuff in here. So yeah, I'm gonna get a professional painter to come in and paint this damn hot room right here. I know that for sure. Fix up my office. You know what I mean? This is one of the first things I want to fix up. I'm not really. I'm gonna get a couch for the living room and maybe an end table, and a coffee table. That's about it. I'm not no real decorative man. Like my office is my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not a space for me to decorate. Like I'm home because once I move to my home, like what I'm gonna do with the other stuff is give it away. So I don't want to get too expensive. But my mattress I sleep on, yeah. Like you know what I mean? Like my bed set that I'm gonna get, yeah, I can get that. I'll pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Like a good one. So I'm looking for a mattress and just a regular platform from IKEA or something I can put together, then I'm good to go. You know what I mean? With a headboard, nice cushion headboard. You know what I mean? Queen size. It don't have to be king. I'm not gonna put a king here. It's 3 stories. You know what I mean? To come up, 2 flights. Wait, one, two, 2 flights. Like I'm on the 3rd floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, be bringing up no big time stuff up here. And I'll bring up maybe a dressing chest, maybe something. I'm gonna give you something different. I'm not sure yet, but it feels good to be here, man. Like, boy, you saw me sitting in that room. Now you see me sitting in my office. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be speaking about, networking, partnering up. You see, I'm building. Like, I'm not sitting here just talking about God. I'm showing you how God works and how He do. You know what I mean? Just by how I'm moving my throughout my life daily. You know what I'm saying? How I move daily throughout my life. You know what I'm saying? I just show you how the most high moving. Then we have to network. We have to. You know what I mean? Like so. Yeah, I'm here. Let me finish putting this back on so I can get out of here though. Clean up, pick up here, and get on up out of here. I gotta go get this deep freezer and bring that back, and then I gotta take all that stuff from my refrigerator back downstairs, put that in the deep freezer, do all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this will go that way. Let's see. Can't. I know these go never put the drawer on. I gotta figure this out. That's not working like that. So we're gonna figure this out. I know that for sure. I'm not about to put my nothing on top of there is gonna scratch my desk. All right, let's see. Let me see. Gotta go like that, but I don't think I can tighten it first. I didn't read direction on this one. If I do that, I won't be able to get the dang on thing on. So let me look at my book. I still gotta run an errand. I can't eat, so I do that because I know once I eat, I'm sleeping all day. I need to take out something to cook. Oh, I got pizza. Yeah, I use slice of pizza. Yeah, it does go to the front. It's in the right hole. Wasn't going right. Tighten it back up. See? I said I wasn't gonna do that and still did it anyway. What was wrong with you, boy? People think I'm soft or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't soft at all. I ain't gonna even front. I'm kind of scared. I am. I ain't gonna lie. I scare myself sometimes. For real. I don't say that to try to be hard or nothing, but seriously, like, man, like, not in a bad way, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this. You gotta go in there. But that's what it says. That goes this way. That's what it's saying. That is what it's showing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Okay. We got that wrong. Okay, no wonder why I got it now. One is left, one is right, and I got two rights. It should have been a left, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, I'm good people though, man. I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to sit here and tell me I'm honest, I'm loyal. I don't like all that. People come in saying that, I be like, yeah, I heard that so much. Like, when people come in and start talking like that, I already don't believe you so much you're honest. I'm honest. You know, and I'm like, yeah. just say it right. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Just going over here. I got them backwards. But we got it, y'all. Got to figure it out at least. But we ain't got it yet until we get the drawers in. You know what I'm saying? Man, you got to take hand. I don't like need something to work right away. Go to work and like they make it, you know, and dispense stuff like that. But I believe in buying like gadgets and tools. Man, I keep a lot of that. I believe in having like gadgets. Oh God, dang it! Yo, I'm tripping. I can't get the freaking thing on because it's hitting the back. Talking too much, man. That's what I heard all my life. You talk too much. I'm glad I did talk. You asked too many questions. I'm glad I did ask questions, dumbass. Like that's why you know what I mean. That's how I was able to put myself in a situation, a position where I can take care of myself. Well, you know what I'm saying. Like I don't have to, you know what I mean. Like need a woman when I only thought I did. You know what I'm saying, fellas. I don't need no woman, man. Like women, they feel like they don't need a man. Like we don't need to play them games with them, man. We ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they think we got to play games, all that stupid ass shit. I ain't got time for that with no woman, man. Like, period. Like, for real. I just say that because, like, women, they get nasty with you, man. They just think you want to holler at them. I speak to some people out here, a woman, hey, how you doing? Man, yo, these women think you want to holler at them. Like, I get tired of that, man. I don't like that. But that's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? I still speak anyway. Okay, how you doing? I'm saying, well, F you then, bitch. Girl, I'm not trying to even holler at you, man. If I was trying to holler, because I know I'm just passing by you, you doing, you know what I'm saying? If I came by and you gave me a smile, hey, how you doing? You know, and you see me again, gave me another smile, hey, how you doing today? Okay, I'm doing all right. How you doing? And we start a conversation like, you know what I mean, regular day like that. Yeah. Bim. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Oh. I did a little too screwed. I'm gonna put them over here somewhere. What is that chili? Roll, look at that. Did all that without my feet touching the ground. That's the kid inside of me, the big kid inside of me. Got him. Woo! I got what I wanted. My brace over there, and that's over there. You know what I'm saying? But God did it. Remember that? God did that, man. You ain't do that. Yo, what's wrong with these people, man? Why they like to fuck with people like that? Like, yeah, like, you know, like God with me because I'm talking to him all the time. Like, even when I'm saying talking my shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He hear me. But you know what I'm saying? Then, like, he don't just be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't like to say stuff to have people feeling uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because of the things I say. Like, but fuck that. You heard what I said. Like, fuck all that, man. Like, straight up, I'm tired, man. Like, shit, I have to work my ass off to do stuff, man. Like, who wouldn't talk shit? And that's the dark side. Dark side part of me that I can face, and then I can move it away, remove it really quick. You know what I'm saying? That's not being bipolar. It's duality, man. You know what I mean? Balancing your light and your dark, nigga. Like, people really want to play out here, man. They really work for the devil type of shit. You think how you gonna talk to them now? Preachers and people in the church can't talk to them. I stay away from the sinners. Why? That's what you're here for. To help them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to keep going. Keep trying, keep talking to them and all that stupid shit what y'all be saying. But then you run from, like, man, y'all all over the place. And then we were slaves and we didn't know the language. Where the fuck did we learn how to speak English language from? We had to sneak and do it. It came from the white people. Where the Bible came from, white people. Let me leave it there. Come on, man. You know what they did to people. Like, yeah, I mean, the Bible worked, but think about it, man. Like, man, who knows what's what sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can actually talk to God and let him know that. It depends on you connected to him or not. Everybody ain't connected to the Most High, I'm telling you. He too loving. People, you want to be able to accept, you want to be able to be open to receiving his loving energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if he came to you in the physical right now, yo, you would doubt yourself like sometimes. Like, I do sometimes, but I know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't, man loving and caring. Like, he ain't, and I just say it like that, you know what I mean, to keep it business. You know what I'm saying? Like, with me and him, like, not to be, you know, like, oh, that's my father, this and that. Yeah, that is, but I'm still business with him when it comes down to business. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we work. Because this thing about business, and I can't explain that to you. So I'm ready to get to the business right here. Let's do it. It's a little desk. That's all I need. Is enough space for me right here to get started. I can do plenty of work here. I got to get another table over there. It's going to be like a desk, but it's going to be like a table desk. I got to get in that corner. Because I got things I got to lay out. Like, it's just perfect for me. Like, when people say, ain't nothing perfect, shit, it's perfect. Look at the view. Man, look at my view, man. Man, if this ain't perfect, I don't know what perfect is. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect for me. But like, why make a word up if you can't use it? You know what I mean? So look how long it took me. You've been here watching me on YouTube, going through it, sitting in my mom in the house. Yo, they want to take me out. They want to see me in prison, in jail, instead of me sitting here living like this. Because it was hating, because I worked hard to get here. Nobody gave me nothing. I mean, I had help along the way, even when they didn't want to help me. Hell no, they didn't want to help me. Then we want to play, and then when I get in gear, there you go, baby. There you go. Get in there. Oh, that's cool. I ain't all the way. You know, when people want to play, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't got time to play. Man, this little thing right here looks small. You know what time it is, man. I'm looking rough and all. I don't give a damn. I'll be looking good in a minute. But I'm 50, so it's supposed to look rough. All the shit I done been through, like, man, please. Boy, look here. So, these four. Man, I don't feel like going nowhere right now. Hey, my friend, did that. Oh, that's what these for. Cover up the little holes. That's smart. That's cool. I use everything if I can. Let's see. Okay. To cover up the holes, yeah, because that will get aggravating when you're working in deep thought. You know what I'm saying? Like you see a hole right there. Like, man, this thing get on my nerves. Somebody was really thinking when they did this. I can't say that for real, man. And that's much, and I love them for that. You know what I mean? Somebody just creating this. I don't care where you come from or what you got going on, but this helped me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like even these stickers, because I know I'm sitting here looking at this, these little holes right here, it's gonna aggravate me. You know what I mean? At least it helped the thought to block that out. But usually it's there for so other people can't see the holes and stuff. But hell, you keep looking back up in there, you're gonna see holes anyway. So yeah, I think I make let's stay at the 4 minute, 4 hour mark. Then I just do this right here like this. Yeah, it's better. Did that. Oof. Took some work, man. You know, this means so much to me though, like for real, like literally, it means a lot to me. It really does. I have to do this because, yeah, until I can, get some camera stuff set up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like photography. Dang, see, it works just that quick and easy. So yeah. Ah, boy. Yesterday was a truth. Man, the last few days, that traffic been bad out there. With the holidays, in and all that stuff. Like, man, I'm tired. Like, literally, like, for real. Like, I worked a lot. Like, it's a lot of work, working with this company. Man, you got to run hard. Drive like run hard mean work hard. You know what I mean? You got to run like drive hard, but we say run hard. Like I ran down the PA and back up to Massachusetts. You know what I mean? We talk like that. So and that's what I mostly do is talk to truck drivers. You know what I mean? Like because we you know what I mean? It's a lifestyle. You know what I mean? Being a trucker, like I'm here doing this, but I'm getting prepared so that way I can come here and work with people on, hey, what trucking company you think I should go with or whatever you new to this, this industry. If you somewhere you need help with finding out something about trucking, I can just type on my computer. I can sit right here, get on the computer and help you out with some stuff. You know what I mean? Like if you want to get into the business. I was at Walmart when I got the groceries here. And I gave the guy $10 for helping me take them out of the store, and I had two cars. So he pushed one for me to my truck because I had my truck parked outside because I can't, my sister, she don't mess with me no more. You know what I mean? So I don't mess with her. So I have to use the truck to get around. And that's tiring, so I had to take the groceries, two cars. He was like, hey, man, I help you. I was like, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Usually I'd be like, nah, it's okay. He was like, nah, I did say, I was like, nah, it's okay. Because I kind of felt like he didn't want to do it. He just thought to say it, to offer it. Some people do that. And then so he's like, nah, I can help you though. You need help? Like, yeah, come on then. Like, you can do it like that. The second time if they say yeah, like, okay, thank you. They genuinely really mean it. You know what I mean? So he did. So I gave, he came out. He was like, man, you do all your driving this? He was like, man, that's my life dream is to drive this. I was like, yeah. I said, hey man, I got a way you get into it. You do? I'm like, yeah, man, blah, blah, blah. I started giving the information. He said, I had my permit already. I was supposed to get help with it and stuff like that. I'm like, well, I'm gonna show you on this company that you give the guy a call that's over there. And I got him to you know what I mean, to the information about the company, and the guy who to talk to told him the guy's name. Excuse me, and I didn't know the guy's name. I forgot his name, but the department that he worked in, there was where he could go there and he could work, making $25 an hour, work 40 hours a week, and they help you get your CDLs. And then they have a company where they're gonna train you and you drive their truck. And so the company is the company, and they right then you're gonna work and make money at the same time. He was like, "What?" Right? Like he was so happy. You know what I mean? Then I gave him $10. He's like, "Nah, man, you gotta do that." I'm like, "Nah, bro, I'm okay, man. I appreciate that. Like you just helped me out. You don't know how much you helped me out. So here, like I can help you buy you a lunch. You know what I mean? In Walmart or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like $10. You know what I mean? Like yeah, you get a pizza or something when you get home. You know what I mean? Like or you know or whatever. I'm not sure, but $10 really don't go a long way. Like when it comes down to buying someone lunch. You know, so I did that. And that's the way I work, you know what I mean? So I can't put too much up here because this is workspace. My phone can go up there, you know, but not stuff like this. I just need this to make sure I put my tools back. If I had this set and I lost this one bit right here, I gotta buy another set because it's gonna aggravate me. And I know like it's not OCD or nothing. Like just the way you know what I'm saying. Like you design, you organize a certain way. You just want to stay and be that way. Here from now. So yeah. All right, fam. That's the desk. My chair spinning. Yes, sir. Put that in there. I'm about to clean up. Boom. I'll holler at y'all though, man. Yo, like I said, come holler at me, man. Y'all need to come here and start, you know, communicating with me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? When it comes down to creating a generational wealth, that's what we're about over here. You know, we the Galactic Federation over here on the planet, boots on the ground. You know, I'm out here on the front line. So when I'm out here on the front line, I do battle different. You know what I mean? I don't have to do physical battle. We already have stuff for that physical stuff. That's not me. I'm a top general, high ranking general in spiritual realms. And in the physical, like I'm really high ranking because of who I am. You know what I mean? But it's respected though. So and to earn your respect and you know what I mean and show y'all mean business, come pay attention to the channel and follow me, man. And really don't hold back from, you know, contacting me. I'm gonna have my contact information up. I got my office up, and I can start, you know, fixing up the YouTube channel a little more. You know, once I can research on how to do this a little more, because that's the way it's going. You know, like I said before, I was gonna be. I just talk stuff. I don't write stuff down, so I got to start writing things down that I want to speak about because I got a lot of things that you know what I mean. The divine want me to speak about, and now it's time for me to write down some things to keep a log of everything, you know what I mean, as we moving forward. So that way, if you know what I mean, something goes off track, I can go back, you know what I mean, to the date when I'm doing business here. So when we're doing business, so I have to keep a log book of everything. You know what I mean? So it's like receipts, you know what I mean? Like Most High, the Mother, Divine Mother, keep receipts on everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna be open for business. So let's network, collective. Tribe, I need y'all to start stepping in here. You hear it, man. You see it. You sat here this long, you watch this. You know what time it is, man. Come on, tribe. I know you hear it, man. When you got time to play no more, the game's over. All that's, you know what I'm saying? When you was comfortable staying over there, you didn't want to know which way you was going, but you know now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to leave nobody behind, but hey, you did it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I need you to start coming in like ASAP. Boom, I'll holler. Yeah, straight up.